Hello, my name is Brian Magallanes, and I'm here to talk about fake news on social media. So, what is fake news on social media? Fake news is where the information is completely fake, that it is false, and that information isn't even real at all. And the truth can be anywhere in the social media or even the news also. So, let's just say that the false information can lead to dangerous situations or having people to fight against each other. That's because the information and the real are two completely different things from each other. So let's just say that the information is false and the other person is telling the truth. It can be an example of those who fighting each other, not knowing, not able to trust each other if it is real or fake or real. And sometimes fake news can spread um, all over the world, especially on social media. That's because people tend to share it online with others, not knowing if it is real or fake, until if a person reads it and that it is fake, it can be already too late for looking the real one. If a person also if tends to see a news completely new, not the same news, and they rarely people see it or read it to see if it is real or fake. But most often people won't care about reading or seeing the news until they share it to others. And so that's how people tend to spread fake news to the world much faster than the the real one. But some people are trying to combat with this false information by mostly dealing the false information. But mostly fake news can be mostly everywhere. It is unavoidable in on social media. And if a public gets to find out that information is fake to the news or in TV shows, and there can be a public outrage, and there can be chaos all over a protest happening, and anything can happen in those situations. That's why having the fake news or spreading this fake news to social media can be dangerous. Also can be dangerous weapon too. Sometimes when you see when you detect the fake news, this is usually also like a sloppy journalist or a propaganda or a clickbait. If you see one of the videos on YouTube or internet, it can be anywhere. This is because they simply want views to go up. They don't want to have a small views on the videos that they create. Another thing that about false information on social media is that fake that the truth about the news it's mostly hidden from the public, and mostly in the social media it tends to have more fake news than or misleading to other people's, not knowing if it's real or fake. Or this information also can be lead to business work, but also can be a dangerous one. Can be a life or death situation also. So, very little people tend to find out the source on the social media to have it safe on the videos. This is to know the truth, or if it's false, completely false, and in anything possible. And one thing about fake news on social media is that people do tend to spread false information for something protection or something dangerous that the public don't want to find out. but very little people. There's always people out there that they want to get the bottom of it and want to know about what's happening on that news or in the social media in the in the media also. People, mostly people do tend to fake their videos by having clickbaits. That's because they would spread the one thing on the videos on clickbait saying something important, but once you click on that video, it tends to have false information. Now, however, compared to another video telling the truth, not having a clickbait can can have also one medium views depending on how to describe and telling the truth. If that person is actually telling the truth about the information, then there's no problems about the video. But sometimes when a person is putting a clickbait on their video, social media can be a dangerous place to be because there are many people out there or strangers too that can mislead information to others or using your information to mislead to others as well. Usually the internet it's almost like a dangerous place to having a false information and not knowing if that information you're reading right at this moment can be real or fake at all, or can be entirely fake. The entire internet or article, who knows what happens? But the truth about information on social media can lead to usually fights on media if you're alone completely. If you don't have someone to back you up, then you're basically destroyed for telling the truth. And usually, fake news are mostly going to win than the truth, because people already read that thing or the news, and people are gonna start defending one person to another compared to one person seeing the truth because it's already too late, and that person can be very can be life or death situation depending on where it is or what it is about the news. However, the the fake news tend to have many people defending others because they already know what it is, but they don't even know if it is a real or fake about the news. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna have to say. My PowerPoint should be on uploaded in a minute. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.